Hey everybody, so we're going to do a quick side today that's great for sandwiches and burgers and keto sloppy joes and whatever you like. I actually made a hamburger omelet and had these on the side of the hamburger omelet, so cheeseburger omelet. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make bacon wrapped onion rings, and we are going to do it in the Ninja as part of the air fryer. This is your air fryer basket. If you guys are curious why I like the Ninja so much, make sure you catch our Ninja video. And we also have a video on cutting onions that can help you out with like the no tears stuff, so you can check that out. You can use, if you have a different air fryer, that's fine, you can use that. You can bake these if you want. If you do bake these, you can deep fry them also. If you do bake or deep fry these, I would suggest using a shish kebab skewer to go through to hold the bacon in place. So, you got your onions. You want to cut to a fairly thick kind of ring here. And we're going to take a slice of bacon. What I like to do is I like to start with the wide end of the bacon. The reason why is because it's, when you wrap all the way around, you got to find some place to tuck the bacon, and it's much easier to tuck the skinny side than it is the wide side. So, we had a cameo from Carrie Brown's voice. Now we're just wrapping in a spiral pattern all the way around the onion ring. You might need to use 2 slices of bacon. Now the other trick to this too is I like to use thin sliced bacon. And the reason why I like to use that is because it sticks to itself a lot easier when it fries. The thicker cut bacon is much harder to make it kind of stick together as it cooks. It'll separate much easier. Plus it cooks faster, so you can still have your onion ring a really nice texture on the inside, not cooked to the point where it's soggy, still have some crispness to it. So I'm taking a second piece of bacon and just wrapping around over the piece that I had here to keep it in place. That way it's tucked in. The other thing too is the thin sliced bacon shrinks a lot better. So you want this to kind of shrink up and tighten up around so it makes a nice little shell around the actual onion. Alright, so we are almost done with this one, and I am going to show. Okay, so I have this little piece right here, and I'm just going to tuck it underneath one of the other wraps and secure it in place right there. So that's one onion ring. Now, through this magic of TV show, I have a whole bunch of them. That's right. In the Ninja Foodie, they give you this little basket that goes into the air fryer, and it helps you to get more volume in there. So I'm going to take and I'm going to lay out some onion rings at the base of the air fryer. I don't want them laying on top of each other. I want them a little separated. I want the air to pass through. So I want to make sure they're not touching each other. I'm going to put the basket back on, and I'm going to go for another layer. And I can actually fit more on the top layer. Oop, that one's coming off. All right. I'll repair that one in a minute. And it's really going to depend on how large your onions are and how many you're going to be able to fit in the air fryer. So in this batch, I got about 8. We're going to set this in here. Now, when I start this thing, the only thing I don't like about the air fryer mode is it's noisy. It sounds like an airplane taking off. So on the Ninja, it says air crisp. That's your air frying mode. It sits at 390. I'm actually going to increase that to 400. And I'm going to set my time to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to check it. I have noticed that depending on the size of the thickness of the bacon that you use, the cooking time can vary by a few minutes. So you want to check it every once in a while to make sure that you're not burning the bacon. It sounds like a little mini airplane. This is the air fryer top. There's another top that's your pressure cooking top. So when you press the air crisp, if you have the other top on, it won't work. All right, so we're gonna come back in a couple of minutes and I'll show you what we're doing. And we're back. And we have done onion rings. So, little tip, as I found out, make sure that if you're cooking more than one batch of onion rings that you drain the fat out so you don't set off the smoke alarm. Just saying. All right. So, we got our nice crispy onion rings. I've already cooked both batches right here. About halfway through each batch, I took the onion rings and flipped them over so that both sides got nice and brown, and crispy. And we have bacon wrapped onion rings. You want to serve these with some burgers or just as an hors d'oeuvre at a get together, or whatever you want to do. And for dipping sauces, we got some Alternative Sweets barbecue sauce, which we have a discount code, so check the link below. And we actually did a review on this, but we also have Avonnaise, and this one happens to be spicy red pepper, and it's actually an avocado sauce that's similar to in consistency to mayo, but there's no egg. It's just straight up avocado. We did a review on that, so you can check out the link and see the different flavors we tried and what we thought. All right, everybody. Go make some bacon wrapped onion rings.